Welcome, everybody, to What the Heck is Happening. I'm your host, Andrew McGinnis, and with me here in the studio, we have, you might recognize them, the MIAA Women's Basketball Champions. We have Madison Mitty, Casey Kennett, and Belle Barbieri. Thank you guys so much for joining me here in the studio. I know you guys got a lot of recognition this year, both regionally and nationally. But besides all that, what the heck's happening? What's going on in your lives?
Just going to school. Yeah, we're done with basketball, so we've just been straight chilling for a couple days.
Nice.
Living the dream in good old Hayes.
Yeah, are you? Anything with you, Belle?
Nope.
Absolutely nothing. Got nothing. Okay. Alrighty, so on this show, we've had past guests on here already that we do some kind of challenge with them, so I hope that they haven't, spilled the beans on what those are. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to ask you 3 questions each, okay? Now, it seems pretty easy, but the trick is that with every question that I'm going to ask you, you're going to eat 2 pieces of bubble gum before the question is asked. I'll also eat bubble gum with you, so you guys won't just be embarrassed yourselves. I'll kind of join you, and we'll kind of have some fun with this. But I did talk to Coach Hobson, and if you lie on any of the answers of the questions, he said he's going to kick you off the team. So there's a lot on the line here, because you guys still have at least, Belle, you're what, a junior this year? So you have at least 1 year. You're a sophomore? Junior, you got 1 year. And
He has 2 more years.
Yeah, okay. So you guys have plenty of time left. So let's go ahead, grab 2 pieces of bubble gum. I'm just going to grab 1.
That's not fair.
Okay, I'll grab 2, I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So the first question I'm going to ask you is going to be for all 3 of you. You guys can kind of bounce off each other and kind of make it go that way, okay? But let's get this gum going. My jaw is going to be tired. All right.
Wow.
Question number 1. What lie have you told each other, or something that you've withheld the truth from? Something that you guys have just never told each other that you are kind of nervous to tell because they might be disappointed in you. They might be mad at you. Did you break something in their house without telling them? Anything like that? Casey, it looks like you have something in mind that you're just not wanting to share right now.
I'm trying to think back to freshman year when me and Maddie roomed together. Because I'm sure...
Did you steal something of hers?
No.
Casey?
Never?
Maddie stole stuff from me, but I didn't steal it from her.
All right, Maddie, so what did you steal from Casey that you were just that you tried to hide for the longest time that you possibly could?
Well, freshman year, I was very messy.
Okay.
I've gotten a lot better since.
Okay. I hope so.
So, I would sometimes, steal her clothes if my clothes were messy.
So if your clothes were dirty, you would steal
my dirty clothes.
Casey's her dirty clothes. You wouldn't even steal her clean clothes?
Her dirty clothes are cleaner than my dirty clothes.
So you're sloppy.
Well, not anymore. Grown out of it.
Whatever.
I guess recently I stole some of Maddie's crackers from her pantry from my suit. I was going to just buy her some.
Yeah, I eat some of Maddie's bread sometimes.
They steal from me.
So eating each other's foods. I'm not going to say that I haven't eaten some of my roommate's food, because I definitely have. It wasn't Cash. I will not eat Cash's food. It was Jake. So Jake, if you ever watch this, I'm sorry I ate your food. All right. Maddie, do you ever do anything to just try to cheer your teammates up, like any dance routine or anything like that?
Do you have to eat these?
Yeah, and I'm going to eat 1 with you because I'm going to have to... No, I'm not going 2 with her because I'm going to have to go 2 with everybody and I won't be able to talk by the end of it.
You have to do 2.
I'll do 2 after I ask, or I'll do 2 before this round of questions, and then I'll do... Okay. Do you have a dance or anything that you do? Anything to cheer your teammates up? Do you say anything? Any funny quotes? Anything like that? You make fun of anybody?
I think getting hard.
Is it? Your jaw kind of tired.
I really like the song "Where's the Love" by Black Eyed Peas. So I just play that before games.
Do you dance to it?
Yeah.
Can you show us the dance moves? Maddie, show us the dance moves that you do for Where's the Love.
I don't know what dance
Do this one.
moves.
You used to do that in the kitchen.
Do I have to stand up?
Yeah, you have to stand up and we'll get these dance moves.
This is basic
all on
ones,
camera.
But just...
That's good. That's really good. Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
Welcome.
You're welcome.
Belle. We're going to get personal right away. Is there anything that Coach Hobson or Coach Talia or Paige do that gets on your nerves? It can be just like a little thing that they like, a little mannerism that always just is like, oh, stop doing that. Like biting the nails or something like that.
Help me with some of their mannerisms. It's been 2 days.
You haven't had practice for 2 days and you forget who they are. Anything that gets on the nerves. And remember, you're going to have practice at some point in time, and you're probably not going to forget this.
Yeah, they're gonna see this.
Probably. I'll send it to them.
You're dumb.
Yeah, you're
Go ahead and try and think of Coach Hobson. I noticed that he like chews his nails quite a bit. Like when he's thinking really hard, just like really chewing on his nails, and then when he looks at like, oh, okay. So it's before the games, right?
Practice.
No, it's practice. It's before practice. He'll like take out his gum and then just like throw it up in the stand.
What?
Like the janitors have to
He does it like every day.
Oh my gosh. So,
Isn't that sad? Like those and like we know all the janitors do, so it's like sorry. You know?
wow, okay. I was not expecting that. Wow. Casey.
Apologize to coach. You just threw him under the bus.
yeah.
Janitors are gonna be
Delete
mad.
that part. Just kidding.
Casey, I'm catching a weird scent off of you. Why do you smell like the inside of a rotting elephant carcass right
I
now?
probably smell like a lot. Well, I have to eat this first. Hold on. Let me tell you.
I'm going to be drooling here in a second.
Is this new gum?
I just bought it today. Just bought it today.
Jeez.
I know it's kind of hard.
Have you ever had the flavored kind?
Yeah, but if you had a bunch of different
Sour
flavors,
That's true.
it would be
Okay,
disgusting.
Yeah.
that's true.
I just went original.
Okay.
So you thought about it.
I did.
I smell really bad on Tuesdays or Mondays and Wednesdays because I am in a human cadaver class and I reek, so I had to go to practice. And
You go to practice smelling like this?
Yeah.
and everyone avoids me, and I just chill by myself on the sideline.
So sad.
Even Coach Hobson says stuff.
That's so sad.
So I'm sorry. I apologize.
Alrighty, so we are on round 3 of questions. Everybody grab their 2 pieces of gum. If you want to start chewing them now, you can.
No.
You're going to wait until I ask you the question? Alright. Maddie. I'm going to put a picture up on this TV right in front of us. I just want you to explain what is happening in this picture. Because
Alright.
I found it on social media. Was this you on signing day? Trying to say you were coming to Fort Hays? What's happening
It
here?
might be a sign.
What's happening?
You know? My old school, we were the Bearcats.
Mm.
So, sorry.
You didn't even eat the gum?
I think we were just getting like super spirited for the game.
Well, what was that on your face? Is that paint?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Did you like my caption? Raw.
Rar. That's all it says is rar. I did like that caption.
Has more likes than you got.
Oh. How many likes did it have? 14? I
Probably.
think it
I
had
had
14.
9.
Okay, Casey. All right, Casey, you want to bring up likes?
Really?
All right, Casey. I'm going to put a picture up for you that I want you to explain to me. Well, let's take a look at Casey's picture. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with butterflies. So, what is a butterfly buddy?
Butterfly.
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't really remember that girl.
Wait, you don't remember Taylor, your butterfly buddy?
I know. My bad, Taylor, if you're watching this.
Who did the edit? Did you do that?
No, I don't know how to do that. I don't know. When I was a kid, I couldn't have much caffeine, and I think I drank probably a lot of like Dr. Pepper that day, and it was probably just a little.
So you're
psycho.
really happy. I'm surprised. We before the show, we were looking. Casey has a
Yeah, go follow it.
Casey has a Twitter for her alpaca. So she has this little toy alpaca.
Not
And-
little.
Action
Okay, it's a
figure.
big toy action figure of an alpaca. And she created a Twitter for it. And she just has it posing in different areas.
Tupac_of_alpacas.
Tupac of alpacas
Go follow
is
it.
all it says. Go follow it.
You won't.
It's funny. It's very good.
Follow.
But because you're going to go follow it, now you have to, this is a call to action. Now you have to start tweeting more
I'll
often
tweet.
on that.
I can do that.
Okay, Belle, so I know that I had told you that I didn't have any dirt on you on social media because I don't have you on social media. Now, I didn't find this. Somebody else in the class found this. But it also is going to need a little bit of explaining. So go ahead and put the picture up of Belle.
Trying to catch you white nerdy.
Oh my god.
Can you explain?
No.
You have no explanation for that.
I just know those glasses. Like I worked so hard to get those. I went to a 3D movie, you know? Like the whole purpose of going to the movie was just to get those glasses.
Really?
So I could pop out
The lenses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take pictures.
So you asked Casey if she had edited
did
her
that?
picture. Did you edit that picture?
Absolutely.
Did you use Picnic or whatever it was called? Okay, so that's
Love
weird.
that app.
Picnic app. Yeah, I was I never got into that. Alrighty. More questions.
Oh my god.
2 more pieces of gum. Let's
we're
go.
done.
No, we're not done. We still got time. 2 more pieces of gum.
Oh man.
Why do you sound tired? You just got done with the entire basketball season and this is what's making you tired?
Yeah. Uses different muscles.
You don't use your jaw much, except for the time that you yelled at the ref.
She was angry. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, we just have a couple more questions, if we have time for both of them. Who's the best athlete in the room right now?
Not you.
Okay. It can be me.
Sorry.
If you guys want to take a vote, it can be me. Not at all.
I'm gonna say it's not me. I'm not very athletic.
So here's the thing with our women's basketball team. You guys are all the most humble people I've ever met, and it honestly pisses me off because if I had an ounce of what you guys had in athletic ability, I'd be boasting about that all the time. And you guys are all so humble. Okay, so we're gonna say it's me. Okay, so who is the least athletic in the room? And since I'm the best, I obviously can't be the least as well. Okay, I'll take one for the team and say that as well. I'll be the... Yeah, sure.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
final question. Let me just get this one worked in a little bit
Come
more.
on, 2 more.
Why 2 more? Did you take 2 more?
You said final question.
All right, then you get 2 more as well.
You get first.
What are the odds of you finishing that pile of bubblegum right now?
I could not breathe if I did that.
Okay, let's say 4 more pieces. What are the odds?
There we go.
Give me
1 10.
1 to 10? Okay.
If it adds up, you have to do it.
If it adds... What do you mean?
Like if I say 5 and you say... if I say 4 and you say 6.
If it adds up to 10, I have to do it? Okay, I'm down for that. Okay. Do I count down from 3 or up to 3?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. 3, 2, 1,
9.
7. Dang it!
Haha.
Do it again.
You want to do it?
Sure.
Okay. What are the odds?
1 and 10. 1 and 7.
Hey, there we go. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, 3.
3. Oh. Oh no.
Did you just realize what you have to do?
Yeah.
Alright.
Do
Belle,
Bell.
do you want in there?
I'll go.
You
Let's
want-
do it. 1 7.
7 again? Okay.
It has to be lower.
No. Alright, 1 6. 1 6.
6? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 2. Dang it. Okay.
Okay.
2 plus 1,
Okay.
3 times 2. 6. That's you.
Take more gum, Maddie.
I already have.
I got 4 pieces. Alright,
2 more.
last question.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh,
This is a lot. Did you swallow some? I feel like my cheeks are really big and yours is not. Alright.
You have to put it all on one cheek.
I have it on one. That's what I'm doing. Alright.
Is yours spread out?
So, Coach Cars is pregnant right now. If you could name the baby, we had talked about this, nobody knows the sex. If you could name the baby, what would you name it?
Well, Coach Hobson wants Bubba.
Bubba Cars.
Bubba Cars to be a point guard. 6'3" point guard.
Wow.
So good luck with that one. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I like Bubba, but
If you could go with a girl's name, though, what would it be?
well,
I'm thinking.
we really wanted to win the national championship, and the baby's getting born around there, so we thought Natty. Like,
Natty would have been a good one.
yeah, but she said it sounded too much like Maddie. And
You
I
know
said,
what you
"What's
could
wrong
do?
with that name?"
Could be Maya, spelled M-I-A-A.
Ooh.
If you're listening, Coach Cars,
That's good.
That is
Maya,
good.
M-I-A-A.
My,
Alrighty.
my,
You guys want to end it with a bubble blowing competition or no?
Bet.
Sure.
Okay. Oh.
No. Ew. It was like this thin. I can't.
I can't do it.
I'm good.
Now we go. Alrighty. Thank you for joining us, ladies. That's all we have for today. But join us next time when we find out what the heck is happening. Man. That was a lot to chew.
Find out how to use an awkward silence to help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Today I'm going to talk to you about physics. Come on in, girls. Let's go. This is the first rocket to get humans to Mars. Really tall. I'm a rocket structural engineer, designing and building parts of the rocket. You are the generation that will be stepping foot on Mars. Do I have a group of astronauts on my hands? Yes. You can become a rocket scientist or whatever else you want to be.
Hello and welcome to Random Facts. I'm your host, Jenna Hawley, and here are a few facts that don't belong together. Fact 1. A 15-year-old hacked NASA computers and caused a 21-day shutdown of their systems. He admitted to accessing 13 computers at the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama, and downloaded $1.7 million worth of NASA proprietary software that supports the space station's environment. Fact 2. Frogs have balloon-like lungs that do not have a very large surface area. Fact 3. The Kansas-Nebraska Act spurred the creation of the Republican Party, formed largely to keep slavery out of the Western territories. Fact 4. The smallest owl in the world is the elf owl, which is 5 to 6 inches tall and weighs just 1.5 ounces. Fact 5. Your eyes contain 7 million cones, which help you see color and detail, and 100 million cells called rods, which help you see better in the dark. Fact 6. When a liquid is in contact with a solid surface, its behavior depends on the relative magnitudes of the surface tension forces and the attractive forces between the molecules of the liquid and those of comprising the surface. If an H2O molecule is more strongly attracted to its own kind, then surface tension will dominate, increasing the curvature of the interface. Fact 7. In 2009, Dracula Stoker, great-grandnephew of Bram Stoker, and Ian Holt produced Dracula the Undead, a sequel that is based on Stoker's notes from the original. Unlike the original, which is written in the form of diary entries and letters, the sequel is told in third person. Fact 8. The first dinosaurs that appeared during the Jurassic period 230 million years ago were small and light. Bigger dinosaurs such as Brachiosaurus and Triceratops appeared during the Triassic and Cretaceous period. Fact 9. Titanic was a luxurious and spacious ship. The first class level had held many attractions such as a gymnasium, a barbershop, and the first swimming pool on board a ship. Fact 10. Oxygen was discovered about 1772 by Swedish chemist Carl Wilhelm Scheele. He obtained the chemical by heating potassium nitrate, mercury oxide, and many other substances. 2 years after his discovery, English chemist Joseph Priestley independently discovered oxygen by thermal decomposition of mercury oxide and published his findings 3 years before Scheele. That was the last fact
Thank you and have a good day.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes, and you can do it here. So what are you waiting for? Just go to the site.
Well, hey everybody, Jethro McIntyre here to tell you about the Succo 3000.
Succo 3000.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is not your average vacuum cleaner, no. It is the vacuum cleaner, and I'm going to show you just how much it sucks.
Succo 3000.
Rubber bands. Gone. Thumbtacks. You hear that power? That is sheer power. That's all that is. There we go. Now, see, you just can't get that kind of power from any sort of vacuum cleaner. That's special. That's Succo 3000 special.
Succo special.
Now, my little chickadoos, you may be asking yourself, what just makes this thing so gosh darn dang dumb and special? Well, let's take a look. All right, looks like that's the chemicals working. Get rid of the smell, you see, because that's what it does. It captures it in smoke and releases it into the air as Sensi particles. So yeah, this thing pretty much does it all.
Succo 3000.
Hi, my name is Bryson Thomas, and this is the Culture Hour. Over the next few months, we're going to be talking to the talking heads of culture in Hays, Kansas. The people who are pushing their mediums beyond belief to define what is truly art and what is truly culture. Today, I'm talking to composer Ezekiel Whitaker.
Hey, my name's John.
John. His name's John Whitaker. John, when did you get started making music?
I got started making music, about 5 years back now.
5 years back?
Yeah, about 5 years.
What inspired you to get started?
Well, I was truly inspired by when I was living with my parents at the time in the basement. The sound that the radiator would make when it would turn on and the metal starts to warp from the heat. That was the main thing that inspired
And so you've
me.
been studying music for a while now here at Hays.
Yeah. I studied for one semester. One? And then I dropped out.
Why did you dropped out of college?
Yeah, I dropped out of college. Yeah.
Why?
Well, the main reason was I didn't like how the music department especially tried to place my art and my expression into a box and control.
How do they do that?
Well, and I know you know who they are, they just impose this self-righteous type of dogma that you can't stray from within their music.
Well, I have some of your art today with us for you to perform.
Yeah,
Would that be okay? All
yeah.
right.
I'll
What's
get
the
right
song
into
called? Because you brought it for this piece. Sorry.
It is a piece.
Yes, not a
songs
song.
are on the radio. Yeah,
pieces are
are art. Yeah. And this piece is called "I Saw Construction Lights Outside of My Bedroom Window in Mid-February." And here it is.
That's the song title. It's not.
Yeah. This is the song.
Okay. Okay.
That's
all right. If you want to,
it's the title of the piece.
You listen. John, breathtaking.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, because getting my music out into the world and showing it to an audience is just something that is difficult to do in a place like this.
That's 150 plays on SoundCloud. That's worldwide.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's
all over the nation.
I woke
and one
up
in Japan.
and it was at 30, and then it's at 150 the next day. I feel blessed.
It's viral art. Well, John, thank you very much for coming in.
Yeah.
I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Just a really firm handshake, isn't that? That's
it's
really, really cool.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for visiting the Culture Hour. This has been an exclusive performance by John. Just John. Tune in next week, where we'll have even more thought leaders and people that are pushing the envelope in Hays, Kansas. Thank you.